Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Storm of Zehir. This is Big Los. And we are in the city of Samergaal. We had just seen Sasani and most of her company leave because they were accused of working with the yuan-ti, because one of her employees, Luari, did turn out to be a yuan-ti, and we defeated him in the last episode. So before we follow her to the Lantanese Lumber Camp and go through the portal, why don't we go talk to Vadin'ya? We'll give her that gem that we found. Well, not really found, but traded for with the Batiri when we got their shattered spear. This flawless gem, here it is. So, here we go. And then we'll see if we want to buy anything, but I highly doubt it. So, what's up, girl?
Hello there, little bird. Ringing back to me, are you?
I have the Batiri gem. Soon's hairy armpits. What a beauty. What a focus. What a risk indeed, my hawk. Or do you prefer eagles or vultures? Best of all, you prefer gold, I think, so I shall give you plenty. And we get 5,000 gold pieces for that, and I think we got 700 XP. Alas, alas, that I have no more tasks for you. Be sure to visit always, yes? Artiuk, and I shall miss you elsewise. Now, what else could I do for you, wee bird?
Lie back
farewell. Yeah, we did get 700 XP for that.
Hello there, little bird. Ringing back to me, are you?
Well, do you have any other tasks? No, you don't.
Goodbye,
okay.
my little pigeon. Hello there, little bird.
Just show me what you're selling, will you? Let's see, anything interesting here? Well, I guess we could buy that, but that would only improve our modifier by 1 for strength. Nothing's really popping out at me. I think I've said this before in a previous episode. Well, we could buy some of those poisons if we really wanted to. We have the ability to put them on without poisoning ourselves. We might as well buy this while we're here. She only has one of them. And I guess we might as well buy healer's kits for Leilon and Constantina. That way they'll be able to do additional healing besides the spells that they have. We'll give 3 of the +3 kits to both of them. Whoops. Very good. Alright. And there's that wand of missiles that we dropped.
Yes.
Okay, so that completes all of the quests that we have for Samergaal. I think that completes all the quests that we have for this area in the world anyway. So without further ado, let's head on to the Lantanese Lumber Camp and step through the portal. Yeah, any day now. Be nice. Okay, here we go. Now we do got some orcs over there, so let's... I guess we'll switch to Inshallah. She does have pretty good hide and moves silently. She'll be able to sneak by these things without them noticing. Same as those kobolds. Now I'm surprised that the enemies don't fight each other like the orcs and the kobolds. Normally in regular D&D, those things would be all over each other. I remember I used to run a campaign called the World's Largest Dungeon, and one of the plots in the first part of the dungeon in Map A was that there was an army of monsters that had marched in there. So we're going to try to rest. Anyways, like I was saying, there was a large army of monsters that went in there looking for something. And it was composed of lizard men, orcs, and kobolds, and the leader had like disappeared looking for the treasure. And here's that giant. We're gonna go fight this guy. Well, the army had split up into like a civil war, and they had been constantly fighting each other. So it says this giant resembles a mammoth dwarf. Well, wouldn't that just be a regular person? You again. We did not come to blows last time we met. A wise choice. That's right. I met this guy off camera, unfortunately. Well, we could bluff him. You know what? Let's go with what Insula has to say. I feared not your kind, giant. They have fallen before my bolts before, and so might you. Oh ho ho! A Talishan, young and full of fire. Let me see. Oh, not convinced. You talk as tall as me, yet you are little, small one. So we could just attack him, and we will, because I do want the XP. This is kind of a hard fight, but we're at a sufficient level where it won't be too much of a problem. Plus, we have that dinosaur companion to help out quite a bit. That's gonna keep most of his blows off of us. Now, I do want to put some stone skin on, because this guy does massive amounts of damage. And we're not gonna really have time to put on a lot of buffs before this guy is upon us. So I think 4 castings ought to do it, but he'll be on us before we'll be able to complete that. That's why we're going to send the dinosaur to attempt a distraction. That's why I like to summon creatures. Yeah, some Shields of Faith ought to do it. Let's toss a fireball. And you know what? Yeah, let's toss a fireball at that guy. And we'll attempt to buff up the dinosaurs somewhat. Yeah, attack. That will be the key to this battle, is distraction while we buff ourselves. And we'll put shield on because we're going to need the extra AC. Okay, so we got 2 critical hits from the dinosaur. 18 and 20, so that's 38 points already gone. And as you can see, he must have a lot of hit points. See, he just did 32 points of damage to the dinosaur.
I want to see
in just one blow. So this is kind of a challenging battle, and you know what? Let's go up and. Okay, the dinosaur's dead already. That's why I wanted to put stone skin on. So you're already casting grease, and you're summoning a creature, which is good. Is what I wanted you to do. More summoned creatures, the better. Oh, looks like Grease has made it hard to move for 3 of my party members, and for the boar. And then you're gonna do shock weapon, and then even with stone skin, look how much damage he's doing to Valentino. Okay, now you're gonna throw those shock shurikens. Maybe you'll get him. He's almost dead anyway. Alright, Valentino got him. Got him with that short sword that we got from the Batiri. So we killed this giant. So we get a giant's heart and 5,500 gold pieces out of it. Pretty good. That could help buy a magic item if we so chose to. So it looks like some of my party members have got stuck by the grease. They keep falling down. Yeah, let's return to the map. Okay, so we took care of that giant. Now let's head back to the Lantanese Lumber Camp. Yep, and we are completely surrounded by enemies. Fortunately, our hide skill won't give us away. But we do want to move to a safer spot. Looks like everywhere we go, we're spotting new enemies. Yeah, we got giant spiders, cockroaches, and dinosaurs everywhere. Now we got fire newts. Okay, well up here it looks like there's not as many monsters, so we'll be able to rest. I want you to notice every time we rest here in the Samergaal, even with all these monsters, it still says it's a safe place to rest. Well, it's not going to be saying that for very long after we leave here. Which goes to show you this is the lower level portion of the game where you can just rest anywhere and it's okay. Alright, so let's enter the camp. And then we will... I guess we'll sell some of our bounty items since I neglected to do that back in Samergaal. Alright, here we are.
Yes.
We have all our hit points and our spells, and let's summon the dinosaur again. I guess I forgot to do that. Well, I guess I couldn't do that on the overland map. Umoja, what are you doing here? All of a sudden.
Ah, you have returned. I am in readiness.
I guess we'll do a spot. Where's your dinosaur?
He roams nearby, never fear. He will be with us when he is needed. He and I share a bond that does not need us to be close.
Is Ukteo going to be okay with you traveling away from Schultz?
Life is a great maze, my friend. Who are we to predict how it is to twist and turn? The creator of Schultz, the sacred father of dinosaurs. He sends us into this world only caring that we move through the maze. Not as much how or where.
Intriguing answer, but such a lack of order seems odd to me.
Yes, Ukteo guides us. But like a real father, at some point he must let us go to do as we will and walk as we were meant to. But I go on too long. Was there something you needed?
Well, I guess that's it for conversation, so farewell, never mind. Where's Captain Lastry if Upteo's here? I don't see Captain Lastry anywhere. No? Okay, well I guess we'll talk to Doll.
So, you're back, huh? What can I help you with?
We need to get to Crossroad Keep. Actually, how's everything at the camp? Yeah. A lot better. Thanks for helping out our mechanic, by the way. She's still significantly less perky than she was before, but she seems a little less morose. Good of you to do. Alright, and diplomacy? Some compensation would be nice. Hey, I said thanks. That's all you're going to get out of me. And last I saw, she gave you something she was working on, didn't she? I got everyone in this camp to think about. I can't go paying people for every favor. Anything else? Yeah, we need to get to Crossroad Keep. Yeah, I should have known. Sasani and her crew showed up not too long ago with the same requests. Looked to be in a bit more than the usual hurry. New faces with her, too. I don't know what's going on, but I know better than to ask. That's why I'm so good at my job. And, of course, the massive chest full of gold she had with her help, too. She mentioned it should cover your transport fare, too, so you're all set. Okay, well, I'm ready to leave. Alright then, everything should be ready, although I warn you, I haven't worked out all the kinks in the system just yet. But it should be perfectly safe. Mostly. Now, I've got everything set up, and you should be ready to go any moment now. Wait, you don't have any metal on you, do you? It looks like a lot of my party members can say a lot of different things. If you can't transport metal, then how in Toro did you get all those saws over... Well, it looks like we're going to get interrupted. Are you kidding me? Or we could do a spellcraft. Be a smartass about it. I am not removing my metal. Alright, spellcraft. Nonsense. A portal like this shouldn't have any problems with... Yeah, we'll do this answer. Easy, easy, small joke. You're ready to go. Have a safe trip. Okay, so we could go through the portal, but let's talk to this guy over here.
Welcome back. Anything I can help with?
Let's see, I have some things on hand. Let me see what you can offer me. Alright, I guess we'll sell these things. Maybe we could get better prices at other places, but that one merchant in Samergaal, I think, just ran out of money because we haven't been buying stuff from him. I mean, we might as well just sell this stuff, and if we need it, we can always come back and get it later. Although it will be more expensive, but by that time we will have probably fought more monsters and got more gold and all that. See, this is the alternative for getting gold from monsters. You get their body parts, and then you could sell them for gold. Because their parts are kind of valuable, I guess. Bounties and all. Although I don't see why zombie rags would be very valuable. They're not. We only get 15 gold pieces. Well, that should about do it. Can we sell anything else while we're here? Yeah, how about that? We get 500... Actually, we did get some pretty good prices for these things. How about we sell the shield? Yeah, I guess so. 818. What? This merchant will not buy items of this type. You have got to be kidding me. So he'll only buy bounty items, monster drops. Well, that's just great. So we're going through this portal, and we're gonna head all the way back to the Sword Coast. Hopefully it will have sent us to Crossroad Keep like it was supposed to. So let's find out, shall we? There's a ringing sound and a bunch of incomprehensible noises. Uh-oh. This doesn't look like Crossroad Keep. It looks like we're in some type of crypt.
On your eyes.
And you're automatically casting shock weapons, so you know that there's danger. Looks like there's skeletons behind this door. I know there's a sarcophagus over there we could go look at, but I do want to take out these enemies first. Let's open this door and take care of these skeletons. Alright. Oh, we got a necromancer over here. What just happened? Well, he died, but...
Yes?
Looks like we got some type of status ailment. Alright, so we got a couple of gems. And we do have a locked chest, so let's examine it. What do we take? Constitution damage? Effortless, huh? Maybe we could try to recover this trap. Hey, we got it. We got 80 gold. No, 80 XP for that. And what type of armor is this? Armor of Comfort. Base armor class of 6 with a maximum dex of 1.
Listening.
That would be your type of armor, but you can't wear it because you don't have a proficiency for that. You might get a proficiency for that in the future, though. I have to check the papers. So it looks like we got cursed. And I didn't prepare any remove curse. Well, in regular D&D, curses are permanent. But in this game, they're not. They should be permanent, though. You know, as soon as you're cursed, it should stay with you until you manage to prepare this remove curse. Because how would you know to prepare this thing? What can we get rid of to prepare this? Get rid of prayer, animate dead, and dispel magic because Constantina has a bunch of castings of dispel magic. I guess I should have had remove curse as one of her spells. Oh well. Oh, we get another demi-human skull. And we'll give that to Constantina. I guess you can't really wear this either. It's heavy armor, yeah. I mean, if we got the ability to wear heavy armor, wouldn't, like, full plate be better?
Yes?
Yeah, you can't wear that either.
What do you want now?
Well, you could wear that, but you're
Yes.
not supposed to wear any armor. You'd lose your monk abilities. I guess we'll put that in the bag of holding and hold on to it or sell it. Sell it if we really need the cash. Alright, let's go over here and check this out. Oh, it was trapped and it didn't show up. Crap. But it didn't do any damage. We got 3 potions of cure serious wounds. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Alright, I guess that would be it, wouldn't it?
Everyone
No, we got
follow
some
me,
more.
Yes. And try to keep up.
We got some more sarcophagi, so we're going to turn on search mode because these things are probably trapped. Or they might be. Yeah, see, one of them is. I don't know about the other one. Alright, we'll examine this thing. Negative energy trap. DC is 11, so we're going to try to recover it. No, it did 7 points of damage to us, but we did get an emerald. And Shield of the Watch. Armor bonus versus humans, +2. Otherwise, it's just a regular shield. Alright, that goes into the bag of holding. Alright, that should about do it. Alright, and I guess we'll go to the overland map, and it's going to be a lot different now because we're on the Sword Coast. It won't be so hot and humid because we're not in a jungle. Kind of in a brisk forest. Notice it says this is a very dangerous place to rest. And right away we see some wyverns. We have a flower patch and we got 3 choking powders out of it. And our hide failed even with Valentina. See, we're going to have a lot of problems here if that's going to happen. See, there's really nowhere for us to go. We can go up or we can go down, but we can't move any faster than these wyverns. See, it's like nothing for them to catch up to us. And then it looks like we got some wargs down there. A small warg pack. So we're bound to fight these guys. Uh-oh. We got 5 of them. This is the most that I've fought so far. We should get a lot of experience out of this. Alright, well this is probably going to consume a good deal of our resources, so let's cast some spells. I guess we'll cast Bless. What about you?
Get rid of some and a
Shock
new
weapon it
probability
is.
seems to sprout up.
Let's see, I think we should go to long-range weapons, even though they might be on us by the time that these spells are cast. But it's good to get off at least 1 round if we can. And then switch to melee weapons. Yeah, why don't we use these fire bolts? I mean, we've had them for a long time. We just haven't equipped them yet. Alright, so now we have shield on. We gotta deal with 5 of these things. They're gonna be probably doing poison on us. So we cast grease on those things.
Let's attack then.
It looks like the dinosaur will have distracted the front line. I'm not sure about the rear wyvern. Alright, so that was pretty good, and then we summoned another dire boar. The dinosaur didn't die, he just fell down, but he is gonna die pretty soon, unless we can heal him. No, he's dead, and Lara, what are you doing up there?
More targets to butcher.
You're trying to raise dead on the dinosaur? Well, that's not gonna work. Alright, now they're chasing Laryl, and that's really not what I wanted to happen. Alright, take that out and just start punching him. Great, now we're in a tough spot. Let's switch everybody to melee weapons. We got 2 of our party members already poisoned. We can't rest on the overland map because it's too dangerous and it'll probably be interrupted by a monster just like in Mask of the Betrayer. So we have no choice. We have to find a town right after this battle.
Get rid of some and a new crop of enemies seems
Because there's really not much we can do about it. We just gotta kill these things quickly. I want to get some sneak attacks. At least you guys got healing abilities. That's good. Alright, so... one's dead. Alright, looks like sneak attacks killed another one, but the Direboard died from relentless wyvern attacks. Yeah, don't chase Valentino, I want sneak attacks. Alright, he killed him. And we do get a wyvern stinger out of it. So that is some money, and for each wyvern that we killed, we got 31 XP. That would give us, for all 5 of them, I'm guessing like 155 experience points. Yes. And we got 448 XP for the encounter. So that's almost 600 experience points that we got for that.
Yes.
Okay, so we're in luck. There is a town here. Leilon, or Leilon. We got 100 XP for that. You approach the central square of Leilon, a small mining community. The quiet in the village is occasionally punctuated by the sound of a smelter working in the distance. So let's visit the Dusty Gnome Tavern. You enter the Dusty Gnome Tavern with the raucous sound of off-duty miners punctuated by clinking flagons of ale. So let's pay 50 gold and rest, and then we'll visit the common room. See if anybody in here can give us a quest. Alright, so here's a guy named Finch. He looks like a bard. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, travelers. Stopping by for a song, are you?
Alright, let's do diplomacy. That would be welcome, yes.
With such kindness, how can I help but oblige you?
You wouldn't happen to know Cain Lethalon, would you? Because that sounds familiar.
Truthfully, my best instrument is my own voice. But I must save that for a larger performance. If I'm ever actually able to perform where I'm scheduled.
Alright, more diplomacy. I'd love to see you perform. Where would you play?
In Neverwinter is where I am bound to sing at the Wailing Wench, except for the fact that the city has barred me from entering.
What happened?
A woman happened is what? A beauty came to see my latest performance there and asked for a somewhat personal encore. Had I known she was married, I'd have been scandalized, I tell you. Sadly, the woman's husband is a noble of some note and convinced the authorities I stole his Lantanese timepiece. Nonsense. I steal hearts, perhaps. Not clockwork. If you would be so kind as to speak with Sir Naval for me and profess to my obvious innocence, I would be led back into the city to perform, and my eternal gratitude would be yours.
Okay, so we did get a quest.
Follow me.
We're to find a Lantanese timepiece for this guy. Well met, stranger. What can I and my humble inn do for you? Well, have you heard any rumors? Some folks from Neverwinter stopped by. If you believe him, there's been a suspicious ship anchored near the coastline to the north of the city. Anything else? No, not really. Alright, so... now we know about some ship to the north of Neverwinter. Damn Iron Fist, they think they own all the ore in these hills. Well, they do. What's behind this door over here? Oh, looks like just a regular room. What about over here? Yep, there's the ledger, so we can change party members. Alright, so looks like we got a new quest, and we gotta still find Crossroad Keep, which hopefully we'll find in the next episode. So this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tenga un buen dia.